Good morning. Hey, this is Kelly. I'm a budgeting coach, and I wanted to tell you a little bit today about how gratitude affects your life and how to create your own gratitude journal. First of all, I'm going to tell you about a test that was done at Harvard around happiness. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you seven good things about practicing gratitude. And then the third thing I'm going to tell you is how to make your own gratitude journal. So this very first thing is a study at Harvard that was done on two test groups. The first group, they instructed to write down for 10 weeks every day something they were thankful for. The second group, they instructed them to write down daily for 10 weeks something that irritated them. And at the end of the 10 weeks, group one people were consistently happier, more optimistic, and even physically healthier. Wow, that is a new one. And so happiness and thankfulness go hand in hand. It's good for our health, happiness, optimism. And so we need to make a concentrated effort to look for things in our life that are good and that we're thankful for. In fact, as a financial coach, I realize that the biggest thing that we all struggle with is we're not grateful for the things that we already have, which leads to overspending and this kind of I deserve it spending thought process. And this having gratitude helps to eliminate some of those things. All right, 7 proven benefits of gratitude. The first one is you'll have more friendships. If you're thankful to the people who are around you, it just automatically makes you more attractive. Number 2, it's going to improve your physical health, which we saw with that test at Harvard that was we already went over. Number 3, it increases happiness and reduces depression. So many people struggle with depression. And if they don't struggle with it really hard, they might struggle with just a light case of it that's kind of constantly going on in the background. This can be helpful. Number 4, it reduces aggression and increases empathy for others. And I think about this as the kind of like the bowing up, like, it's going to be my way. You're not going to get anything over on me. Instead of feeling that way so often with people, it helps us to be able to have more empathy for them and see maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they've had some rough things going on in their life too. Maybe they don't mean to be the way they're coming across. The 5th thing is it improves sleep, like we talked about. Number 6, it improves your self-esteem. And then number 7, it reduces stress and plays a significant role in overcoming trauma. And many of us have had trauma in our life, and it does help to overcome some of that. It's not going to take it away, obviously, but it does help us to overcome it by being grateful for the things we do have. All right. This very last thing is I'm going to run through quickly how to do a gratitude journal. And for those of you who don't know what a gratitude journal is, it's simply just a little notebook, nothing special about it. You can get it from Dollar Tree, and you're going to write down things you're grateful for. So let me tell you how to do this. First of all, you do want to have a designated notebook for your gratitude journal. You don't want to do it on scraps of paper here and there where you're not going to know where they are next time you go to look for them. You want to do your gratitude journal in the morning, as soon as you wake up, before you grab your phone or your computer, or you go out and start working with your kids or anything else. Go ahead and write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And these can be a warm bed to sleep in, blankets, pajamas to wear, coffee to drink, medicine to take if you have to take medicine. It can be anything you want these to be. No matter what you're facing throughout the day, it's good to start your day with thanksgiving, knowing that God will be with you in each situation that you're going to go through during the day. Then again, on your gratitude journal, you want to do it again at night. So sleep is used to reset your hormones, and gratitude has been found to increase serotonin and dopamine. And so this gets you a good start for a good night's rest. And I heard this thing the other day, instead of counting sheep, count your blessings. So I thought that was cute. All right, the next thing is physically write it down. Get a pen and that little notebook and write it physically. First of all, you're going to have all of your devices put away, which is a good thing. You don't want to have devices out to do your gratitude journal. The second thing is when you write something out, it actually helps you remember it. When you do it physically, writing it out, it helps you to remember what God has done for you, which increases your faith and makes you less stressed the next day. The next thing is keep it simple. Keep it by your bedside table, just visible and top of mind. And don't make any rules around it. Just write down approximately 3 things you're thankful for in the morning and 3 things you're thankful for at night. They can be huge things like a new job, or they can be a cup of coffee you got to have yesterday afternoon with a friend. And the last thing I want you to remember is keep it fresh and challenging. So don't write the same thing every single day. Push yourself to look outside of, I have a bed, clothes, and food. Look outside of that and start looking at the small things in life and starting to realize those are things that you can be thankful for. So push yourself. This morning I wrote down, I had fuzzy socks to put on this morning. And I do love them. They're warm and it's getting cold here. And it's just a fun thing to write down. And I don't have to have those, but I do. And so I'm grateful for it. And I recommend that you try to write something new down every day for about a month. So that way it really pushes you out of your comfort zone. So who's going to take the challenge to do this for 1 month? I actually started mine yesterday morning. So the month of December would be a great month to do it, especially going through Christmas time. So, all right, I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.